Hey, what's up, you guys? It's the girl Sha'Lena McCoy, McCy Music, and I am kicking heels down on set for Big Energy, and I'm so excited to share with you guys. Thank you to my family, my supporters, my community, my team that's just continuing to push me. My supporters, y'all are my motivation. Y'all don't even understand, like, y'all keep me going and pushing, and I just owe it all to y'all, you know? And so I just want to come to y'all on a personal note. You know, I started doing music at a really young age. I really started off with blues and soul. So, you know, performing in Lodi, you know, Elk Grove, you know, talent shows, karaoke, you know, and really just always being the youngest one in the space, always wanting to be great, always wanted to just try my best. And so, you know, I started off with Durango at 16 years old. That was really my first exposure to the industry. Durango Singer-Songwriter Expo, that's located in Ventura Beach and in Denver. And I ended up going to both, and I just fell in love with, you know, connecting to people and networking with industry and other artists, and really just feeling that energy when you put something out positive into the world. And so as I just continue developing that and crafting that, performing, you know, my sound evolved to R&B. And so, you know, R&B is where it's at. I've been playing a little bit with the term alternative R&B. You know, I just make music. You know, I've never really put myself in a box. I've always said I'm an artist and not a singer. I think that that's a very important, you know, difference to make. I don't know if that was politically correct how I said that, but you know, I think that being an artist is more than just being in the studio, and that's one of the biggest lessons I'm learning this year, because when all you want to do is make it, and when all you want to do is be great, you feel me, you're in the studio, you're grinding, you're doing the videos, but it's more to that. And I just want to stress that especially to my younger artists. Yes, create, but also learn the business, learn what your identity is, what your branding is as an artist, things that connect with you. And the biggest piece of advice that I will give any of my audience, anybody that's watching this video, is know who you are. Like, when I tell y'all, it saved my life. When you figure out who you are and what is your standard, what do you believe in, what are your boundaries, what gets you excited and motivated to do the things that you love to do, it makes it very difficult to go down any other path. And so, you know, a lot of people say with the music industry that it's just a scary place and stay away from it. And you know, it is a scary place, but if you know who you are, you can go into that field and you can dominate that field. And so I just want to, I don't know, y'all, I just got off the phone with one of my supporters, and it just really motivated me. But don't let that discourage you. Don't let nobody make it seem like you can't make it and build your own path, and you don't have to follow the exact footsteps of somebody else before. It's okay to be different. It's okay to make mistakes, because it's all part of building and growing your business and your brand. And so, you know, something I'm really excited about is Big Energy. To me, Big Energy saved my life. Like, I wrote that song in 30 minutes, you guys. I remember the night. I remember what I was wearing. I remember everything. And I feel that way about each song on my catalog. You know, Big Energy, when people listen to it, I want you to feel motivated. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to hear identity, and I want you to feel the energy that came into that, because no matter where you come from or the things that you've learned, you can put that into something positive and motivate other people. And so Big Energy to me is something I've always been my whole life. I've had this big energy. I've always been the youngest in the room. I've always wanted to, you know, say yes to every opportunity. It didn't matter where it was. That's Big Energy. It don't matter if you working at Amazon. It don't matter if you're not working. It don't matter if you the CEO, but you have big energy. And that's what I want people to get from this record. It don't matter where you are in your life, but if you understand that this is a chapter and this ain't the whole book, you create that energy within yourself and the world receives it. And so, you know, I just want to share a little bit about that single, a little bit about my journey, who I am as a person. My name is Sha'Lena McCoy. I'm from Stockton, California, and I love music. And I love you guys. And I'm just really excited for you guys to see me on this journey. I'm 21 years old. I'm not going to stop and thieving when I'm 100. And so, you know, I'm either gonna make it or I'm gonna make it. Those are the two options. And in my eyes, I've already made it. And so, you know, shout out to everybody that's grinding right now. Shout out to everybody that's showing me love. Shout out to everybody who is honest and gives me feedback and helps me grow as a brand and as an artist. I need y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.